Hey everyone, it's First Llama. I'm here with green-black Tron, and this hand looks pretty good, so I think we'll keep. And we will play first. I'm going to go ahead and play a mine, and the reason we're playing that is because hopefully we'll play a power plant, and hopefully next turn we'll play a mine, and we'll have an opportunity to draw Tron, the tower. So what we're trying to do is maximize the chance of us getting a turn 3 Tron, which seems to win a lot of games. So, okay, we drew a Sylvan Scrying, so what I think we're going to do is we're going to play a Marsh. What is it called? A something Marsh? Anyway, we're going to play a Blooming Marsh. My bad. And then play a Sylvan Scrying, get a tower, pass turn back. Alright, our opponent's got a secure Tribe Elder, no big deal. They're obviously on Valakut, probably the Tron version or the Titan version. So, alright, we're gonna go Ancient Stirrings just to draw something because we already have Tron in our hand. And I think a World Breaker is good in this matchup. And it doesn't matter what order we put things back in. And we'll play our mine. Pass the turn back. And the next turn we'll go land, Karn. Because our opponent can have a maximum of, let's see, 4 mana next turn. Which there's really nothing I'm that afraid of for 4 mana that Karn can't handle. So, even like double Tarmogoyf, probably not even that bad. But I don't even think this deck runs them. I think the most likely scenario is, our opponent does nothing. So, okay, so it looks like we've got this game won, and we just go, tower into Karn, and I think we should, attack their hand. Let me think. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they don't really have anything going on. Even next turn, if they go, double ramp spell or something, they're not going to be able to do anything in order to kill our Karn, probably. They're not going to be able to Scapeshift us to death. We haven't taken any damage from any shock lands or anything like that, so I'm really confident we're going to be okay. And our opponent's got a Cinderglade, which is the Battle for Zendikar dual land, and a secure Tribe Elder. Next turn, they're only going to have 6 mana anyway, and even if they have a land in hand, they'll have 7, which isn't enough to kill us still. So we'll go ahead and beat down our opponent's hand, and hopefully we're going to be able to handle this. Looks like we got it pretty handily won. Because we can actually just go mine and Ulamog, and I think that'll be it. And we'll go Valakut, and doesn't matter which dual land, and that should prompt our opponent to scoop it up. Well, I guess not. But new Ulamog, pretty good. Probably, it's powerful, but, more powerful when it comes into play, less powerful once it's in play. Not sure. I mean, the consensus is it's better than the old Ulamog, so I'll go with that. And it does exile instead of just destroy. So, alright. And we got our concession, so good deal. Alright, let's see. I really don't think there's a bunch going on. I think having another colored mana is good. And I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that it's going to be one of those things where we're going to need it right when we need it. we'll need a colored mana, because the only non-color, or the only non-green mana we have is non-green, non-colorless is Collective Brutality. So I think that Forest is probably a better play. And this hand looks pretty good. So we'll go ahead and keep. Our opponent mulled down to 6. Plays a Wooded Foothills, probably going to get a Shockland. Shockland. Plays it untapped and suspends search for tomorrow. Okay, that's fine with us. And we'll just play a Tower and a Chromatic Star. Pass turn back. Now next turn we'll build a Collective Brutality, our opponent. Using the Chromatic Star and, you know, another Urza land. So, alright, Blooming Marsh. Yeah, not really the land we needed, but we do have black now for our Collective Brutality, so there's no real necessity to throw it out real quick. But we came across a mine, but we drew a mine. So, we're not going to keep the mine. Or, yeah, we do have Ulamog, which is very good. So, we'll play our mine. Next turn, we'll play our power plant. And then another tower, and then Ulamog, and we should win the game. In theory. Alright. Our opponent's Search for Tomorrow comes off suspend. They get a mountain. Let's see. What? This is their turn 3, so they've only had one accelerant. Oh! Ouch! Ouch, that is painful. Crumble to dust. Ooh. Oh, goodness. We had one in our hand and one in play. Oh, brutal. Absolutely brutal. I guess it's one of those times we should have just played Tower, or we didn't have the mines, or the mine, and the opportunity for the second one. But, oh, man. We got raked over the coals on that one. So, I guess we're never casting Ulamog. So, let's go ahead and Collective Brutality with, we'll Duress and Drain 2, just because I think we're going to get Scapeshifted, so it ups the land count up to 8. Okay, so it's a Through the Breach deck, not a Scapeshift deck. I mean, it could have Scapeshift, but I would not be surprised if it did. But if it didn't, I wouldn't be surprised either. Alright, opponent plays Search for Tomorrow. Our opponent's at 5 mana. Oh, God, another Crumble to Dust? Oh, my goodness. Okay. So we really don't have a whole lot going on anymore. Yeah. That's enough. Alright. Well, let's counter some sorceries with our Warping Wail. I don't know how good that is. How good it actually is, you know, when it plays in Modern. But I know that Warping Wail is phenomenal in it's awesome in Legacy. So I'm kind of hoping that it'll be good here. I think the Oblivion Stones aren't that good because our opponent really doesn't ever have any permanents. They have just lands mostly. I do like having the extra landing in case they do have more annoying land destruction. So we'll just wait for our opponent. Alright, we will play first. And this hand is good, because we have a Ghost Quarter to kill a land if our opponent tries to crumble to dust it. And we can get black mana if we need to with Chromatic Star. And we have a Warping Wail to counter the crumble to dust if we have to. So, yeah, I like this hand a lot. Okay, our opponent plays a forest. And a Chalice for 1, which I guess in original old-fashioned Tron decks, the MO was, alright, Power Plant, sweet deal. Now we can counter with Warping Wail, or pop it and draw a card, pop the Sphere. Anyway, I guess a lot of the older decks, cycled through cards like Chromatic Sphere and Chromatic Star, but our deck really doesn't operate on that as much as it relies on Ancient Stirrings. Alright, Farseek, not a problem. They get a Stomping Ground. Alright, a tower. Karn. I'm kind of debating, should we do Wurmcoil, but probably not. Yeah, Karn. And I guess we're going to Karn away a land, or yeah. All right, because now our opponent's back at 2 mana. They don't have anything special going on. Yeah, there's really nothing going on as far as, I mean, they're not going to be able to play any. I mean, they could Stone Rain us, but we have a Karn. That's fine. Secure Tribe Elder. Alright, let's Karn our opponent's hand. And then we can play Ghost Quarter and a Wurmcoil Engine. And then still have mana to counter a thing with Warping Wail. Doesn't matter. Let's just pass turn back. Yeah, we probably should have played Wurmcoil last turn. I kind of clicked through kind of quick. Alright, our opponent plays a land past the turn back. So our opponent's only got 1 card in hand, which is non-threatening to me. So we'll go ahead and he's got a 5 mana. I'm kind of worried about a Primeval Titan. I mean, that's not super worrying, but yeah. I'm just worried if he rips it off the top next turn, but alright, through the breach with 1 card in hand, that's fine with us. Not like we would get it anyway, and they probably do have Eternal Witness to get it back, but whatever. So now we'll play Wurmcoil, and then we can, I mean, the odds of them ripping what do you call it off the top, a Crumble to Dust is pretty low. So, alright, it looks like this game is pretty well locked down because our opponent can't draw a land and another card. So if they do draw a land, we're just going to exile. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll just attack. I do like the life against these kinds of decks with Valakut, but I think yeah, we'll just we could always restart the game or just exile big permanents, so yeah, let's just kill his land. Because I feel like if our opponent can't get up to 6 lands to play like a Primeval Titan or something big, we'll be fine. If we have to end up restarting the game, we'll have a bunch of lands in play and be able to kill our opponent easily. So, alright, a Secure Tribe Elder blocks our Wurmcoil. Gets a mountain. Does not let us gain our 6th life. We can World Breaker up a, let's see, a land. Probably a Stomping Ground, I'm thinking. Yeah, wouldn't make any sense not to do Stomping Ground. And... Alright, now next turn we're going to be swinging for 11 and carning our opponent for a card from their hand or a permanent they control. And they can't play anything that costs 1. Not that they do have anything that costs 1. But yeah, we'll take your 1 card, please. And it was a prime time. Nice. Good call. Now if we restart the game with Karn, we get prime time in play. That's obscene. All right, but our opponent's at 6. They're dead on board next turn, and I don't think there's really any way out of it, especially when, yeah, I don't think there's any way out of this. I wonder what they have. What do they have in their hand? Bloodstained Mire. I guess they didn't want us taking their land, but they're dead anyway. I mean, they were dead on board. And bam. All right, we win.